afternoon and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on our 70th Global Connectivity Conference for real estate. Welcome. And before we start my presentation, I'd like to ask each one of you to give 1 minute introduction about yourself. Then I do a small presentation. After that, we'll come back and each one will present the market update in the area or any events or anything we want to discuss. So I'm going to ask Lori Dubin, please start.
Okay, thank you, Tahir. So I'm Rory Dubin. I cover the northeast part of Florida, Jacksonville Metro, commercial and residential. And I'm a managing broker in the area. I'm with Exit Real Estate Gallery.
Thank you, Rory. Sandra, open your mic, please.
I'm sorry, I was eating.
Okay.
Sandra Suarez from Miami, Florida. I just started real estate probably 2 years ago. Haven't done much. I'm doing a little bit of rentals. Yes, starting with rentals. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So Dana Gibson.
Hello, my name is Dana Gibson. I am from Charleston, South Carolina. I was the 2021 president for our global committee and currently serving as our South Carolina board of directors.
Thank you, Dana. We're going to go to Melania, please.
Hi, everyone. And my name is Melania Nazareta. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. And I'm a certified international property specialist. I work in commercial, most of it in commercial space, but I do some residential sales. And I have a big network with commercial broker around the globe, especially in Europe and Dubai, and some of it in South America, including Brazil.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Yoshi.
Thank you.
Yoshi.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yoshi with the Keystone Realty in New York City. I cover New York City. And I'm a chair of a CIPS advisory board for NAR this year and a global ambassador to Indonesia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. And we are going to Cambodia and Vietnam in September. If you'd like to join us, let us know. And NAR is hosting a commercial global summit in August 15 in New York City. If you're around, look for me there. And our CIPS group in New York City, we are hosting a monthly luncheon on next week, 28th. So if you happen to be in New York City, please join us our lunch. And that's it. See you in Orlando, I guess. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tricia.
Good morning. I'm Tricia Lehan from the Greater Metro Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona area. I was honored to be Global Realtor of the Year for my association, Scottsdale Association of Realtors. I'm a 3M Excalibur. I do have my CIPS as well as my RSPS and CRS, and more than that. So it's great to see all of you. Just can't wait to see you all in November.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm going to get detail from you because I am planning to come and meet all of you. My board is paying for my expenses from the Sagarulsa board. So I said, why not use their money, right? Okay. I'm just going with the same sequence. So Shirley, your turn. Please turn on your music. Sorry, mic on.
My music? I can turn on the music.
Okay. Yeah, we need that.
I'm Shirley Johnson Boyd. I'm out of Alexandria, Virginia. I work the Northern Virginia market. I am a CIPS and the CCIM. I do residential and commercial and also international real estate. I actually have properties in Miami and London right now. And I'm happy to join you guys.
Thank you very much, Shirley. Didi, your turn.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad I finally got a chance to actually pop in, and I'm sorry I'm not on camera right now because I am running in between meetings, so next time. I am Didi O'Hara Blizzard. I am out of the Detroit metropolitan area. My brokerage is Global Real Estate Consulting, where 95% of our business is international. We work throughout Western Europe and a few areas in Asia. Our specialty is in mixed use hospitality. And within the States, we do residential brokerage. The exciting thing that we have coming up is that during the Realtor Next conference in Orlando, we have a very special and very private event that we're hosting called Global Next. And that's going to be on November 11th. So please connect with us or stay tuned so that you can get your invitation.
Okay, Didi, please do share the information in the chat box, okay? And definitely we'll connect. Now, I'm glad that Wendy Cohen, my dear friend, joined us. Wendy, your turn.
Thank you so much, Tahir. It's great to see you and so many wonderful familiar faces on this call today. I'm so excited about today's meeting. I am literally just returning from a business trip to Jamaica that came up at the last minute. I am located here in Orlando, Florida as a certified international property specialist and also a member of National Association of Real Estate Brokers, NAREB. And NAREB has been very instrumental around the country in helping with affordable housing. So I hope you guys will take a look at what they have done and what they are doing and give them some support. But just wanted to share with you guys that I am here in Orlando, Florida. I'm welcoming you all as my guests in November. Hopefully you can stay an extra day and we can, have a fun excursion, go out on a pontoon boat and do some fellowship. But I look forward to seeing you all here in November. And I am your connection to the Caribbean. I look forward to sharing some great projects I have coming up with you. Thank you, Tahir.
Thank you, Wendy. I am coming to Florida. Could you send me, I haven't registered yet. Could you please send me the link so I can register? Because
absolutely, we'll make it available to all your members so they can make sure they get on board because this is going to be the best NAR event that we've had in many years just because everyone coming together and we know each other, it'll be a great, awesome opportunity.
Yeah, great. So could you send me the link where I can register this because I'm trying to, Misaga Rules, the board told me they will pay for my trip. So fantastic. I'm going to meet all my CIPS.
We are also going to be hosting a booth, so perhaps we can work together with your sponsor and have a booth together, a global commercial booth at the event. So let's talk about that. If anybody else is interested, please get with Tahir.
All right, wonderful. So we're going to begin. Thank you very much for all of you sharing your contact information and what's happening there. I'm going to do a small presentation, and then after that, we're going to open up and everybody talk about the market condition. There's lots of changing. I did an episode called A Perfect Storm in Real Estate. Are you ready? Because of what's happening in a Canadian market. And now I'm going to do a small presentation. And some of who are new, you will get to see some information, some other familiar faces. We're going to flip them fast and we just talk about the data available in the marketplace. So I'm going to share my screen and then you feel free to connect with me. Okay. As you all know, this is our 70th Global Connectivity Conference. For the last 17 months consecutively, we've been doing congratulations to all of you for participation. So the goal of Realty Coffee Talk is to create connectivity. We have created that connectivity. We increase awareness and building consumer confidence in real estate because we are involved with residential, majority of them in residential business. And this is very important that we acquire knowledge, promote good ethics and business practices, and build that confidence in them. So we as a CIPS, Global Real Estate Professional Network is a powerful global connectivity network to get to know each other, build long-term relationship and facilitate business collaboration among its members. My goal is to ignite the spirit of connectivity, cooperation within our global real estate professional network. And we are more confident because we are CIPS. We have built that relationship. Many of us know each other very well now because we follow the professional highest standards and practice as CIP designee of NAR. We are all member of NAR. So in Toronto, this is a geographic map where my area is, where I deal with this Dufferin, Durham, Halton, Peel, Simcoe, Toronto, York region. These are the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board jurisdiction where I deal real estate. So this is a summary. In June, we were hit with the interest rate. Last week, the Bank of Canada increased 1% benchmark key rate, lending rate. It really affected everybody, and I will share with you some information about that event. So that really affected it. Look, our sale has gone minus 41.4% in June, last June to this June. And new listings are now increasing. We are getting more listing now. And active listing are 42.5%. It's always been a minus. But gradually now it is turning into a kind of buyer market as compared to seller market in the past. So we have now 42.5% more listing from June 21 to 22. Average price, 21 in June was 1,088,991 last year. And this year is 1,146,254, 5.3%. And it's cutting down. It's confusing because when you're comparing with 2021, so I'm going to share with you actual comparable to 20 and 22. What is happening year to date in 2022? So you can see the list day on the market is changed now, is increasing 15.4%, and average property day on market is now 24. It's taking longer to sell now, 41.2%. So here is the deal.
Excuse me a second, this is Shirley. Are you looking to share your screen, because am I the only one that don't see it?
Are you not able to see the screen?
I don't. Am I the only one?
No, I don't see it. I don't see a screen.
Okay, 1 second, just to make sure I share the screen. Okay, 1 second.
We just see your handsome face, Tahir.
That's it? Or maybe I didn't, did I see? Oh, here you go. Sorry. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go to the beginning. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
All right. So this is our 17th Global Connectivity Conference. I'm going to flip it. And we talk about Realty Coffee Talk. And this is why we are here. We are a powerful. Power is in our hand. We are CIPS, member of NAR, and we are connected through our Global Real Estate Profession Network. And you already seen that. And this is the geographic map of Toronto, where I am, Toronto and GTA areas. Now, this is the sales summary I was talking to you. We have a minus 41.4% decline from June to 21 to 22. And new listing has increased 1% in last June to this June. And active listing has increased 42.5%. So that means there are more seller now than as compared to the buyer. The average price as compared to June last 2021 is 1,088,991, is now 1,146,254, 5.3%. So this is from last June to this June, but we're gonna share that and see what is happening in 2022 on the following screen. So the list day on the market is now increasing 15.4, has always been negative. Now property day on the market is now 41.2, which is 24 days as compared to 17 days. Here is the average prices. So we talk about sale as decline. On the left side here, this is sale, detached home. And this is 416 is a Toronto area. And 905 is the area where Mississauga is. We are surrounding cities, Toronto. We are all connected. even Toronto Airport is in Mississauga, but they call Toronto Pearson Airport. So you can see that average price showing for detached of 1,454,902. Semi-detached is 1,124,723 between 905 and 416. If somebody is buying in Toronto, 416, when you buy property, there's a 2 land transfer tax in 416. 905 don't have that. So townhome is 933,056 in a townhome between the two. And condo apartment average price is 747,216. But if you're buying in 416, you will be paying 771,267. So here's a year-over-year percentage of change. So now you can see that this is the decline. We talk about 41.4% houses, detached home decline June, 39.5% semi-detached decline in sale, 44% townhome decline, and condo almost 40%. But the average price has increased 416, 2.4, and 2.4905, 5.6 for detached, semi-detached 5.9, and 905 7.8. The average is this between 416 and 905, and townhome 9.1% increase average price and 8.3%. These are being compared in June and average. So basically we use average between 901 and 905 and 416. This is the average. And condo is 7.4% increase. So average price is increasing, but the sale is minus. You can see that. Now, this is why it's very important for you to know this, is that what is happening. If you compare now, this is 21. We have 121,646 sale and average price across TRREB, all property included 1,095,333. But if you look at the 22, the highest price was in March, 1,334,142. Since then, for 4 consecutive months, price have down. Now, an average price is $187,888 down for the last, since the highest price in February. So this is month-to-month comparison. What was, how many sold property? So if you can look at the June, there was 11,053 properties, and this was average price. And if you look at the average price is increased from 88, so that's about over, I would say $60,000. But if you look at the January price, from January to June, close to 100,000, but from highest point in February to 187,888. So they're still showing, but if you look at the average price based on 6 months, your average price is 1.257457. This is Toronto Regional Real Estate Board information. They are also now, this is a Canadian Real Estate Association data. They're showing that 22 is going to be a little slower than the 21. And even the projection for 23 will be slightly close to 550. Transactions are going down. So sale is going down. And here is the sale activities. Because we are in Ontario, and we have 270,739 sale transaction, and percentage change was 18.6% from the previous year. For 22, they are projecting minus 18.9% sale. So we're coming down from 270,000 to 219 or 220. So they're going down 18.9%, and they are even projecting for 23, it will be going to -4, even 210,774 in 23. So this is a projection. Overall, Canada is expected to have a sale decline of 14.7% across Canada, and forecast will be -2.8 sales in 2023. So this is a projection. I will share this screen with our members on our show. Now, here is the average price forecast across Canada by Canadian Real Estate Association. So Canada-wise, 21, we have a 688,118. There was 21.3% percentage of annual change from 2020 to 2021. Now, in 21 to 22, they are forecasting 10.8% increase. This is a quarterly projection. I see increase and decrease in projection. So, but this is the projection now they have until end of third quarter. So they're forecasting still 3.1% 23 increase. So they're saying across Canada, there will be 10.8% increase in the average prices forecasted. In terms of Ontario, 871,873, and then average was 23.6% increase from last year to 21. And now they're saying is 17.1% increase in average price across Canada in Ontario. And then we have forecast for 1,075,000, 5.4% increase in Ontario. So I will share this presentation with our members. And this is, as you know, the Realty Coffee Talk, these shows and all episodes are uploaded. So whenever I upload any information, I share this on realtycoffeetalk.com. And I like to request you to, there are more than almost 275 episodes on real estate. Please subscribe to this and enjoy and share these presentations, also global connectivity conferences. And this is steps that we talk about, foreign buyer tips. It appears to me that all the participants have already familiar with this. So if anybody has any question, please use this template and share the information. Buying process, in real estate, this is also a template, what we need, what we expect from each other to cooperate. And also remember, always, when you are dealing with me, I am right now working with Shirley about some referral. I just need to sell the house for my client before they buy in I believe in Virginia. So she provided me amazing checklist for the buyer. So basically, we're looking always estimating closing cost, and non-residents and foreign buyer pay speculation tax. In Ontario is now 20%. I didn't get to change this date. Percentage is 20. And the money when you are selling a property as a foreigner, you have to get a clearance certificate. Your lawyer will hold 30% of your transaction. And once that you get the clearance from CREA, they will release your balance of the money. And always you need to consult with a chartered accountant to understand what are the implications for foreign investors, and always use that. Also in Canada or Ontario, you need a lawyer to do the deal transactions. So this is the template that I have shared with the previous slide. A foreign buyer can buy properties and secure financing. And also, the buying a property in Canada, it has nothing to do with immigration. That's a totally separate process. So if you need to make any referral or you want me to help you and work with you, please do share the information with me. And this is 20% here. So I'm a CIPS, your connection to the world. And this is where we are all connected as our network. Please share your listing all the information on this site. This is very, very important that we list and share information. So our next 18th Global Connectivity Conference will be on 28th August at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching. I'm going to stop this, share. Thank you very much for watching. Now, anybody has a question? One thing I want to mention to you is that I did a episode on a perfect storm in real estate. Are you ready? This was an episode I uploaded last Thursday. Please watch that. We have an increase of interest rate by the Bank of Canada, key lending rate, and all banks. So now variable mortgage, it used to be 1% or more, is now almost 4.7%. And fixed is gone beyond 5%. So this is very difficult now. Lots of people in Ontario have bought the property. They took early closing. They borrowed money. They took the second mortgage to close the deal. And now all of a sudden the price is going down. Interest rates are going up. Lots of people are coming renewal. So it's a perfect storm now. As you can see, the 41% decline in sale and a more 42% increase in listing. So that is where it's created more opportunity for foreign buyers to come and buy the property, even though federal government was planning to put a hold on the buying foreigner, but I did not see any restrictions so far. So please feel free to share now. It's open. Anyone can speak and share your data. Yoshi, you have anything you want to share?
Well,
oh, Leslie just joined us. So Leslie, say hello, please.
Hi, I am so sorry. I was working with a client and I had to rush to get back on. So I apologize for missing. But yes, I've got a wonderful client that we're purchasing a property. It'll be interesting. But you know, the thing is that what's so interesting about where we are right now is if we look back in the mid 80s, some people were born, some people weren't, some people were in the business, I was. And we really thought out of the box in purchasing properties. And so, you know, with the rates the way they are, they're really not that high. I mean, considering the historical side, they really aren't. And I don't know about Canada, but I know in the United States that if somebody wants to buy their rate down, the buyer can buy the rate down, or the seller can offer credit to the buyer.
Vendor take back.
Yes, exactly. And this is where we were in the 80s. You remember when we were in the 80s and the rates were like 16% and people were throwing cars into the garage to sell houses? You remember that? You know,
no, I was not in real estate. I was doing projects. I came in real estate in 2005.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, this is what they did in the 80s and the early 90s. This is what they did in order to move properties. So it's not like it's impossible. It's just we need to think outside the box and what's going to be beneficial for both the buyer and the seller. And so, you know, so when we're looking at this, the rates are not high. So if they want to buy the rate down by a point or 2 points, they can do that. And it's not a big deal. And it's really only temporary. Because I do believe that the rates are going to go down again, but not for a while.
Okay, Rory, you have any comment on that? Sorry. Yeah, Rory, go ahead. And then Trisha.
We're saying the same thing in Florida, at least in Northeast Florida. The amount of multiple offers on residential starting to go down. What I am seeing, though, as we get more COVID stabilized in Florida, and Florida really came out of it earlier than a lot of other states, is the commercial market is coming back as well, a little stronger, starting to see more commercial projects, more commercial listings, and buyers coming onto the market. And they're not all just investors. It's a lot more end users than what we had before. but the number of multiple offers on residential is starting to go down. There's still some, but you're not getting 6, 8, 10 offers on every property. It's maybe 2 or 3. Days on market starting to go up a little bit too across all different price levels.
Yeah, I think, you know, when the pulse of the consumer is a little bit hurt, it takes a little time to get that over the shock and then it come back. And that's exactly what is happening. But we have such a rapid, we have 4 interest rate increases by the Bank of Canada. And that really hurt the people's confidence and affordability, because prices of the real estate in COVID went way high as compared to all other seasons. And therefore, their affordability become an issue because the threshold is reduced, compressed with new rate. Lots of people who are renewing their mortgage, there's a big challenge here. So I agree with you, it's going to be temporary, but it's going to take, I believe, based on what's going on in Canada, it's going to take at least maybe 12 to 18 months before it go back to a normal practice. Tricia.
So my thoughts are, I think it's fear of the unknown for so many people. Almost interest rates, absolutely. I bet you I lost 6 buyers in the last 2 months. But I think with the war in the Ukraine, the uncertainty of the future is holding people back more than interest rates.
That's true.
So I'd like to see what what your thoughts are on that conversation.
Wendy, what is your take on that? Wendy, you there? Okay. Maybe it's not. Dana, you want to share some thought?
Sure. In our market, we're not really at a slowdown. We're getting, instead of 75 offers on a house, we're down to like 25 offers on a house.
Wow.
And we're, at one point they were staying on the market 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours. But now it's warming, it's coming to warm. They're staying on the market about 2 weeks now. A week or 2.
Yeah, Rory has a very good point. You want to share that, Rory? You just share that.
Sure. I just posted in the chat what you might see, and what we're seeing is people changing their financing at the last minute. So you might be under contract with a buyer for primary residence, and up until a few weeks ago, they might have been in the process of having conventional financing, but because the ratios changed, because the rates went up, some of those had to get alternate financing because once the rates went up, they didn't qualify anymore. So they went either to FHA or VA if they were able to, or some type of private financing because conventional was no longer available.
Yeah, this is I want to point clear. I think if all of you have a chance, please go to realtycoffeetalk.com and watch that video about the perfect storm in real estate. Are you ready? This interest rate has to do with the variable mortgages. Lots of people thought that lowest, you can get even 1% variable for fixed term for 3 years, 2 years. So variable was 1% and fixed was 2.5. Right. Now variable is gone to 4.7 and 5-year gone over 5%, 5.24 and more. And people, and those who invested buying the multiple property, and then the rate jumped from 1% to almost 4.7, their monthly payment went triple. And there become an issue of affordability. And also those people who have taken the mortgage short term, 1 year, 6 months, 18 months, or 2 years, they are struggling how they're going to qualify based on their income or whatever the qualification criteria is. In Canada, we have a benchmark OFSI rule where the contractual, if you're contractual agreement rate is 5.25, they need to have it add 2% stress test. So it has to be qualified based on 5.25 to qualify you how much you can qualify to buy a property. So there are the different rules here.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good to hear. I mean, that's a very conservative way of financing. I think that's great. If I could just jump in quickly, because I'm going to have to leave. I have a meeting with Meta or Facebook in just a moment. But I wanted to say, I agree with Dana, I think it was, that said that, you know, the market hasn't really slowed down, but it has gotten a little more balanced here. So, you know, you're seeing maybe less offers, maybe a little longer on the market. But I just wanted to tell everybody that Detroit remains, the whole Detroit metropolitan area remains an amazing place to invest. I posted in the chat, it actually made the world's greatest places to live in 2022. That's something you've never heard in history, but it just kind of tells you kind of where things are changing here. The cost of living is so affordable for what you get for real estate is amazing. That's why we have so many investors coming in. Our neighbors in Canada come in, and it's great. I wanted to invite everyone who's on the call, if anyone happens to be available next week, Wednesday the 27th, GMAR, which is Michigan's largest real estate association, is going to be launching their global network. So they've never had a global focus with our association. I started working with them 4 years ago. It is launching next week. I would love, if only by Zoom or something, to get people who are available to kind of pop in and say what your experience is and introduce our real estate professionals to global. That would be great. If you are, just kind of connect with me. My contact information is in the chat. But I would love to introduce who you are, and so that they can see what our CIPS network is and what our group of global professionals, kind of what it is that they do. That would be amazing. So thanks so much, you guys.
Didi, are you in our Global Real Estate Profession Network?
Yeah, I am.
So you should share your post there so people log in, and we will try to attend that.
Okay. All right. Great.
At what time that would be?
It's actually during the day. It's going to be from 3:30 to 5:30 on July 27th. There'll be a lot of people there here locally. We actually invited Toronto and Windsor to come on by as well. I think they're going to do a few things on Zoom for us, but we're really excited about that.
Okay, before you leave, I want to ask all of you to please take a screenshot of this and share it with us. Email me or share it on our network, please. It's very important, because when I'm working with you guys, I can't take all the screen. I can only take one screenshot. So Wendy, are you still there? She's not.
Yes, I am here.
So you want to share something about anything about that CIPS and NAR meeting? Because I really want to talk to you, because I am coming and I need more information. Who should I call? There is a link so I can pay for my membership and book hotel or whatever.
Yes, I see that somebody posted the link in the chat there, but it's just on NAR's website under the events link, and you'll see the registration for NAR for November. So a couple of things that are happening, just to give you guys a broader perspective, if you have time on your calendar. Miami Board of Realtors has their World Congress that occurs immediately before NAR. So if you can make it to that and then bounce up here to Orlando, that would be well worth your time, because that Miami event is going to be very instrumental, because Miami, as you know, is kind of the powerhouse of Florida and the Southeast. And their board is doing a World Congress immediately before NAR, the 2 days prior. So that's November, I think, 6th to the 8th. And then NAR kicks off, the 9th with meetings and everything else. So definitely what we're planning to do is just have a meet and greet event after NAR. If anybody's still in town that extra day, you know, anybody in the commercial and global space, I would love to be your host and, you know, spend some time together, a couple hours and, you know, get to know each other and, you know, have that fellowship time. But other than that, there's a lot of fantastic events tied into NAR for CIPS. They have special networking just for us. There's also a commercial event where and that's actually where Melania and I met last year, was in the commercial networking event, which is very well done. It's just a kind of like a speed dating format where you sit at a table, you meet who's at the table, you move on to the next table. So I hope they do that type of event again. That was fantastic. So anyway, it is what you make it. And, you know, if you're going to be here in Orlando, it's a great opportunity to see. I'm happy to share with you some of the higher commission developments here locally, that when you refer your client that wants to purchase in Orlando, we can, it's, you know, some of them are 10% commission. So there's plenty, you know, to make it work with somebody here locally on the ground to help your clients. So, you know, we're here to serve you and to work together collaboratively. And I really want to commend THUR for doing the groundwork of establishing this platform for us to get to know each other. And in that, it's going to help us do business, a better business together, knowing who our principals are and the agents that represent them. So thank you so much. I am looking for small boutique hotels, 50 doors and under, anywhere in the country that's a good market. Feel free to inbox me on that. We have a buyer ready to move forward. And again, I'm doing some major work in the Caribbean. We have a development in Belize, looking for a major hotel that would like to be the bellwether of that project. We have a new project in Jamaica forming, and working with a casino company that's looking for some great places to, you know, launch their brand, whether it's South America, Central America, or the Caribbean. So those are some of the things I'm working on, and it's my pleasure to be your ambassador to Jamaica. I just came back yesterday from, you know, a business trip, and it was very successful. There's a lot of incredible growth happening in Jamaica, and they had 2 delegations arrive in the last month. One was from Saudi, one was from UAE, and you guys know when they show up, they're bringing in the big bucks, the big infrastructure dollars, and this is all, you know, supported by the government, the ministers. I had the pleasure to meet with one of the ministers during my visit, and, you know, spend some quality time working on our development. So I'm really excited to, you know, collaborate with you guys and see you in November, and hopefully can stay a day later and we can go see some dolphins or do something fun. Yeah. Thank you. I'm Wendy in Orlando.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Wendy. I'm excited to see you in Orlando, Florida, and all of you who will be coming to CIPS. Yoshi, you want to share something, because I know you have lots of things coming, and what's your plan for our national NAR meeting? Because I'm interested to participate in all CIPS events.
Okay, all right. So our global meeting start on the November 11th. So we should be arriving on the 9th. But Orlando Association is hosting a global events, like I think they are hosting on the 9th. So if you can, you should arrive on the 8th, then participate Orlando Association event on the 9th, and our global meeting, you know, is starting on the 10th. And I think we have a Universal Studio buyout day. It's like November 11th, which is Friday. I think it's like a 7 or 8 p.m. and there's shuttle bus. We're going there, and it's open to all NAR members who has registered with the tickets. And good thing you don't have to line up to, you know, join all the, you know, attractions. Well, I think that's it for the Orlando, right? I guess. And I think so. This year, I think we're going to have so many delegation from overseas. Normally, we have about 2,000 people from overseas within the 75 countries. And I have a feeling they are coming back this year, because, you know, we couldn't travel like past 2 years, and then, you know, they couldn't wait to come back. So my country, Cambodia, is telling me like, you know, 20, 30 people. We have a few people from Indonesia, and also Vietnam. So I'm sure we're gonna have a good turnout. That's it. And New York City, we are hosting a global summit on October 10th. So if you have time, just swing by. It's a one-day event. We try to host like a CIPS networking event day before. It's like a welcome reception. And I try to make it like a free event for all the CIPS members. If you have time, please join. And again, in the beginning, I just mentioned C5, which is NAL Commercial Summit taking place in Manhattan Marriott Marquis Hotel from August 15th through 17th, 3 days events. And we are expecting a good turnout, also people from internationals. All right, I think that's it.
Yoshi, can you send me the information for your global summit in October? I think that I'll actually be meeting with clients in New York at that time, so I might pop by and visit.
Okay, yeah, as soon as I have it, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Yoshi, the easiest way what we done is that we created this network. So please post them there that this is the event, please come and join. And that way,
yeah, sure.
We don't have to send email, we don't have to call anybody, it's already there. And we just click on it.
Yeah.
And this is how that's the benefit of networking. We don't have to email or call, share. And this is reminding every month when we meet, we remind each other what we have to do, what is coming. And this is why I want to welcome everyone to share. We still have some time. Anyone else want to share anything? Shirley, I tell you, I was very impressed. She sent me a package for that I have a make and refer to her. I still have to sell their house yet, it's not sold, but she did an amazing buyer checklist information. I was very impressed. Shirley, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I would just like to share with everyone that don't forget commercial. With what's going on in the office market with people working from home, and we're looking at the hybrid workforce coming in, a lot of leases are going to come up for renewal. And a lot of people are either not going to renew or they're going to need smaller spaces. So it's going to be interesting and opportunities in the office sector, but also some of those buildings, like if they have a triple net or only one company in that building that does not take that building again, that's going to be an opportunity to redevelop that property. And probably international buyers with cash money will be primarily buying those.
Fantastic. Just to let you guys know that I have now part of Park Home Builders. I got, because of my credential, we got a HCRA registration as a builder and a vendor. So we can build residential, commercial, and industrial plants and homes. So if you have a client, you want to build a palace here, I can help build it because I'm the director of that corporation that owns the now license to build homes. So my concept was buy it, we help you to buy it. We can buy it, we build it for you. And choice is clients, and we can help. And that's the concept which I have promoted in my various episodes, that realtors can also, if they can't find the property, they can help build those homes, create a network of professional engineer, architect, planner, construction companies, plumber, electrician, painter, and then help them, guide them so they can build the home and buy them a land, build that, or if they can't maintain it, sell it again once the building is completed. So you have a double opportunity to make money on this purchase of the property and disposition of the house or a builder or plaza or a industrial warehouse. So anything else anyone want to share? Rory, you have anything else? Okay, Melania, you want to say something?
Yeah, if everybody is available on the 15th of next month, me, myself, and Mario, and we'll be doing a presentation on Dominican Republic. So that'll be on the 15th at 4 o'clock.
And is that going to be a Zoom?
Yes.
Oh, fabulous. I would love to attend that.
Yeah, please share the link on our network. That way you don't have to email or anyone unless you put it on a Google calendar. That way it gets a reminder to everyone. So Tricia, you have anything you want to add to it?
That link up.
I just want to share some information about Palm Beach because I'm in West Palm Beach, Florida city place, but I watch very close Palm Beach market, and right now statistics for luxury properties prices going down because before they was holding very high prices like $20-30 million for houses. And now I see for this last month's prices go down 3, 4, 5 million down. So this is for luxury market. And also we have more properties coming this month in the market in cities like Palm Beach Gardens, Wellington, where is good school district. And it's a lot of property available and prices going down too. So market is start to change. Very change compared to last year and compared to March this year, because like Tahir said, prices in Toronto was very high in March this year. It was same here in Florida, and now I see the prices going down. I think it's also influenced by prices in the gas, because the situation in the world, I'm originally from Kazakhstan, but my family is Russian and Ukrainian. And I have family in all of this country, Russia, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan, and I see what is going on, and I talk every week. And because of the restriction and situation, Russian people cannot sell the oil, they cannot bring this to America, to Europe. And this influence prices in a gas right now around the world, everywhere, prices going up. And it's why market of the property is not stable, because we don't know what is going on this winter, especially in Europe. It's very dramatical situation, because people, they don't know how they can, warm their homes, for example, if they cannot buy the oil and gas and all of this stuff. So this is what I know, and it's why right now is many people not looking to buy properties. They try to save money because prices, especially in Europe, will go down very, very, very much. So it will be opportunity for investors to buy, and for people to American markets. It's correcting too. Because of that, we have short inventory in these products what used to be buy from Russia.
Well, thank you very much for sharing the information. I think there is a great opportunity for you, because lots of people who are asking for mortgage renewal, they might have challenges. Canada definitely is becoming more of a buyer market. You may also look into that. Also, there is a potential for defaults on mortgages, or
Yes.
power of sale in Canada, and maybe foreclosure in the United States. We'll talk about assignments. Lots of builders who sold lots of apartment building, they are defaulting, or they're terminating the BRA, the agreement of purchase and sale, because cost has gone 35 to 40% high. They have a clauses in their new construction contracts. If they can't afford it, they can terminate the contract, because value have appreciated so much, they want to terminate that. So this is also happening. So we'll be talking about that in next episode. Yes, go ahead, Tricia, before I close it.
So one quick thing to hear, I don't know if you're aware of it, but when in the United States, it's so different to Canada. When people lock in an interest rate, if they were able to get like 2.75, that's for the life of the mortgage. Where in Canada, it's different. you take out a 25 or 30-year mortgage, but you have to refinance that isn't it every 5 years?
Yes, it depends on, it's up to 10 years, but the rates are different. But normal is about 5 years.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.
No, they're wonderful. Thank you very much for all of you for participating. I will be uploading this episode on our YouTube channel. Please go to realtycoffeetalk.com and subscribe so you get to see the recording of that. I thank you very much. Our next meeting will be on, conference will be on 28th August at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much for your participation and giving market update globally. Thank you. And
hey, Tahir.
Looking forward to see. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, it's Wendy. As you guys are closing again, I know you're coming to NAR in November in Orlando. I did drop my my link in there. If you take a moment, download my contact information and send me a text today, so we can start having this conversation and getting ready to have a great event together in November. So be proactive, download my contacts, send me a message, and let's get rolling.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Also, Wendy, you need to upload your program in our network because you have said so many things, but I didn't see single your post on your program. Okay.
No problem. Okay. And everything is NAR that I mentioned, so I will totally put that in there for sure.
Thank you very much. And we'll see you all on Thursday, 28 August at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. May God bless you all. Thank you. Bye.